funny face of the franchise. Hey dude, you got next. You're next up on the schedule, and honestly, I'm disappointed. I mean, you're the best quarterback they got on the team. Seriously? Okay. What? I don't even know you. I ask your name, but I'll just read the back of your jersey when you're getting burnt by my receivers. Ooh, you got swag, do you? We'll see if it helps you on the field this week. You call me. You say I'm the best receiver they got. Your team's 1-4. At least we won 2 games and about to win a 3rd. We're about to win a 3rd game, and it's gonna be against the Bills. We broke the losing streak of 0. It was either 0.
We find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bills being led out by their quarterback, the 7th overall pick of the 2018 draft. It's Josh Allen. And, of course, the Bills, they've been looking for a franchise quarterback for a number of years, and now they think they have their guy. He certainly had his moments as a rookie, including an impressive win in Minnesota in his 2nd NFL start. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Here's Gore now running out of the gun. The 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2. Watch
Now a draw play for Gore. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. But he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And John Brown's got it complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Allen. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this 1st quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them. And also, it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense. Now guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Go now! 60 outlaw. 61. Matchbox light.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. They're complete. This is Albert Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Let's go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you huddle him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A 1st down carry now for Yeldon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And here's Allen. Going to throw again. He's got Smith here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll make it across the 20 for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he completes it to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Wilson's got it complete. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. He'll look to throw. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a short return to the 6-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Back to the ground. This time it's Martin. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 78 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but hold on, listen.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. Caught by Wilson.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Back to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. But it'll be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now back to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lorenzo Alexander able to record his 5th sack of the season. He'll try and throw for it here. Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
56.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
From the 45 on second down, Allen. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he coughed it up. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though.
Yes.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. It's Parker. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Miami 1st down on the 14-yard pickup. He'll find Parker again, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to sack back at the 16-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Allen now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on 1st down. Allen's throw is complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Allen. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down. 4 yards on the dump-off at 2nd down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Allen on third. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
So Allen's going to look to throw. He's got Smith here. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he completes it to Wilson. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. Now a and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Pass interference. Defense.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They'll look to throw, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Bills.
Well, we still got our chance to get into the playoffs if we can win most of our next games. Sorry guys, I'm just calculating real quick. How many wins do we need to have out of the rest of our games? Actually, technically, I can just go here and check. So if we win all the way until week 17, that should be 4 losses, 16. That should be 10 wins. We need to win the rest of our games to get into the playoffs. We need to win every single last game to get into the playoffs. So let's start winning some games. Another rough game, eh? I get it. Quarterbacking is hard, but which part is giving you the most trouble? I'm throwing too many interceptions. I'm taking too many chances out there. Turnover. Try to focus on short routes where your receivers are running horizontally to you. Those routes are harder to intercept, especially against man coverage. Good luck out there. I just got. Okay, that's good. I don't win every snap, but bro, it never fails. I always get mine. You see that pick I had against you? I can't wait to see that on film. But for real, I'm just happy we got the win. Those can be hard to come by in the league for us all, for all of us. So keep grinding, dude. Good game. Think of it this way: the Bills didn't even get into the playoffs. Actually, they might get to the playoffs if they can win the rest of their games. But I don't think that's happening. We could try to win the rest of our games. Next week, we're gonna play 2 games this video, guys. It's you and me this week, dude, head to head. Offensive leader versus defensive leader. I respect your game, but I'm gonna be real. You don't stand a chance. I can't wait. This is the game people will point to and say, that's when it happened. That was the beginning of TJ Watt's great decline. Oh man, like talking tough. We'll see how those words hold up on the field. Beat TJ Watt's Steelers have 1 or fewer turnovers. To beat the Steelers, probably gonna do that. The 3-2-1. Yes, I'm pretty sure we have to win the rest of our games to even make it to the playoffs, to even get a chance to get in the playoffs. So let's start winning some games. If we could beat the rest of the teams that come our way, then we got a good shot at getting to the playoffs. But if we lose a single game for the rest of the season, our playoff hopes are gone for the Dolphins.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. And
Okay, Coach, we are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Steelers' all-time leading passer and 2-time Super Bowl champ Ben Roethlisberger ready to lead this offensive unit. And he's led them since his rookie year all the way back in 2004. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Back to throw here. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively.
Punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow.
Any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick 6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10 is counter. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. 9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. Complete to Bryant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run here with Connor. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
61, matchbox, light, locker.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And this is caught. It's Bryant, and it's a Steeler touchdown. Dez Bryant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. They'll set up a throw. He may try and run for this. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Parker, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. They're going to look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. They'll set up to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And this is Parker, complete.
Hey, let's go.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll drop to throw. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Devontae Parker there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make our score 14-7. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13.
55, my guy, 55. Crunch time.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. This game number 7 of the year for each of these two teams, and much of the NFL now at the halfway point of the year. I want to remind you, though, that Week 9 kicks off this Thursday night here on EA Sports. Halloween night, as a matter of fact. Charles will be dressed as a Velociraptor, and me, because I'm a fun sponge, I'll just be dressed up as a play-by-play guy in a suit as we together bring you the 49ers and the Cardinals from State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He'll look to throw. Hearns brings it in. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And a completion to Wilson. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he completes it to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jay Ajayi there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, but it's going to be second down. Back to throw here. Being chased out left. This is caught by Hearns. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. They'll look to throw here. Williams loses the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Connor. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, but it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in. is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. He can run for it, and he will. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll look to throw here on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. They'll drop to throw. Steps away. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Dolphins on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll set up a throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bud Dupree drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And down 2 scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. It didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, able to record his 5th sack of the season. And he's going to go down again. T.J. Watt able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting up.
It got his man complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now back to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Brought in over the middle by Grant. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 27, the 30, the 20, 10. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Boswell good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And this is caught. It's Parker. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bud Dupree, his 2nd sack of the night. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Buying time to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Bud Dupree bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
That's how much I don't like the Steelers. I mean, they are good. They do have a good team, but after their performance, if it wasn't for their defense and probably my horrible, not probably about it, yeah, my horrible offense, it would have been 14-10. In the fourth quarter, and if my offense wasn't that horrible, we could have still scored. Boom, I'd say good game, but I never thought you guys had a realistic chance of winning. You don't have the heart or the guts. Tough loss, bro. Wait until next season. Wait until my next season when I get my hands on the Steelers. They're going down. We shouldn't have lost that game. it wasn't your good playing that lost the game. It was our bad playing that lost us the game. Steelers only won because of Steelers only won because of my bad playing. It wasn't anything good to do with you, because my defense held you to 2 touchdowns. My offense threw 3 pick sixes. If my offense wasn't that bad, we would have had more touchdowns. You would have had less touchdowns. You would have won. Actually, yeah, I'll do the talking, and then I'm gonna end the video. It's you and me this week, dude. Hope you're studying film, because if you make one mistake, I'm gonna make you pay for it. I welcome the challenge. Crushers like you got me to the NFL. I mean, it did get you to the NFL, but didn't get you very far in the NFL. Alright, okay, I can appreciate it, Luke Hawkins. Can't wait to see you back it up on the field. Okay, so that, and then guys, we're gonna end the game here. We're gonna end the video here. See you later.